The Kingston mansion was glowing like a palace. Cars lined up outside. Music, laughter, clinking glasses. But danger never comes from the front door. It was already hiding in the back. In a small laundry room, away from the rich people and their jokes, a maid stood frozen. Sophia. Her simple uniform was slightly wet from the washing machine. Her hands were shaking. On the floor in front of her was a black phone. Plain. No cover. No sticker. Just wrong. It had fallen from the pocket of the driver's jacket while she was loading the laundry. She picked it up to see whose it was. The screen lit up. No password. A chat was already open. Tomorrow. 3:15 p.m. School gate. No bodyguards. Driver will keep her alone. Take the girl. Big money. Under it was a photo. Emma. The billionaire's 9-year-old daughter. In her school uniform. Smiling. Sophia's heart stopped. Kidnap, she whispered. The walls felt like they were closing in. She could still hear the party music far away. But inside this small room, all she heard was her heartbeat. Thump, thump, thump. The door handle turned. Sophia hurriedly locked the phone and hid it behind her back. The door opened. It was John, the driver. His eyes went from her face, to the jacket, to the floor. "Why are you here alone?" he asked softly. Too softly. The phone in her hand felt heavy. Like a bomb. If you were in Sophia's place right now, would you tell him you saw his phone? Or pretend you saw nothing, and try to save the girl another way? The choice she was about to make would decide whether Emma went home tomorrow, or disappeared forever. Sophia woke up every day at 5 a.m. Not because she wanted to. Because poor people don't have a choice. Her small room had cracked paint, one old bed, and a picture of her sick mother on the wall. She looked at it and whispered, "I'll keep working. Just stay alive, please." By 6 a.m., she was at the Kingston mansion. Guards barely looked at her. Inside, staff moved quickly, heads down, no one talking too much. Late again. John leaned against the wall, coffee in hand, sunglasses even though it was cloudy. Sophia checked the time. "It's 5:58, sir. I'm early." He smirked. "You break one rule here, one glass here, one plate there, and you're out. You people should be grateful you even get to step in this house." Two helpers laughed with him. Sophia looked down. "I'll get to work, sir." Have you ever been somewhere where people talk like you are less than human? That was every day for Sophia. Only one person saw her differently. Sophia. Emma ran down the stairs, hair messy, teddy in hand. She crashed into Sophia, hugging her tight. "You didn't come to my room today. I was waiting." Sophia smiled. "Sorry, I had to clean the guest rooms first. Come, I'll fix your hair." As she tied Emma's ponytail, the little girl asked, "Why does John always talk to you like that?" Sophia hesitated. "Some people think money makes them bigger than others," she said softly. "But it doesn't. It only makes their house bigger." Emma giggled. "Daddy is rich but he's always busy." Upstairs, Robert Kingston watched them from the balcony. He turned away, telling security, "Make sure her route to school is safe. No mistakes." Michael nodded. "Yes, sir. Trusted staff only. John will drive her." Later that night, when Sophia picked up John's jacket for laundry, and that black phone fell out, she understood one thing. The real danger was not outside the house. It was already inside. Sophia stood outside Robert's office, heart racing. She clutched the black phone so tightly her fingers hurt. Inside, she could hear him talking. Big numbers. Big deals. Big ego. Yes, move the money. Yes, close the London deal. Money was his language. Fear was hers. She knocked. "Come in," he said. She stepped in carefully. He didn't look up at first. "Make it quick. I'm busy." "Sir." It's about Emma, she said quietly. He glanced up. Now he was listening. What happened? Is she okay? Yes, sir, she's fine. But I found this phone in John's jacket. There are messages. Her voice shook. They are planning to kidnap her from school. Tomorrow. 3:15 p.m. She pushed the phone toward him. He frowned, picked it up, and read. The time. The place. Emma's picture. His eyes narrowed. Why were you going through my driver's things? He asked. I wasn't, sir, she said quickly. It fell out in the laundry. I just wanted to return it. Then I saw her photo and... So you decided to read private messages? To accuse a man who has worked for me for years. His tone went cold. Tears pricked her eyes. I'm not accusing for fun, sir. I'm scared. For Emma. Please, do something. He stared at her. All he could see was a maid, uniform, cheap shoes. You poor people, he muttered. Always looking for drama and attention. I'll handle it. You go back to work. And do not speak about this to anyone. Not the staff. Not my daughter. No one. Sophia whispered. Do you even believe me? He paused. Then said, I believe you crossed your line. Know your place. She walked out, heartbroken. In the hallway, Emma ran to her. Sophia, want to see my drawing? Sophia forced a smile. Of course. Emma showed a drawing of them holding hands. See. You and me. I wrote, best team. Sophia's eyes burned. Emma, if you ever feel scared, don't go with anyone except someone you really trust, okay? Like you? Emma asked. Yes, she whispered. Like me. That night, Sophia couldn't sleep. If the rich man would not protect his own child properly, the poor maid would have to. Next day, Sophia did not go to the mansion. She called and said, I'm not well, sir. John laughed on the phone. Of course. Take rest. We'll manage without you, he said. She hung up, hands shaking, and took a bus to Emma's school instead. On the ride, doubt attacked her. What if I'm wrong? What if nothing happens? What if they think I'm crazy? But then she remembered Emma's little hands around her neck. Her drawing, best team. I promised her, Sophia whispered. I won't let her down. By 3 p.m., she was standing across the street from the school, hiding near a tree, watching. Kids walked out, laughing. Parents waved. Cars honked. Then she saw it. A black van. Dark windows. Engine running. Parked a little too close to the gate. 2 men inside. One with a cap. One with a scar on his chin. She remembered that scar from a picture in the phone. Her stomach dropped. It's real. 3:13 p.m. Emma walked out. Alone. No guard. No Michael. No John. Where is the driver? Sophia whispered. Emma stood near the gate, looking around, hugging her teddy. The van door slid open slightly. The man with the cap stepped out, walking toward Emma with a fake friendly smile. Sophia stepped out from behind the tree. Emma! She shouted. Emma turned, surprised. Sophia! What are you doing here? Before she could answer, the man smiled. Hey, princess. John sent me. New car today. Come with me, I'll drop you home. Emma hesitated. That's not our car. Sophia moved between them. She's not going anywhere with you, she said quietly. His smile disappeared. He leaned closer and hissed. Move aside, maid. Take some money and forget what you saw. He showed a thick envelope. Sophia stared at the cash. Her mother's medicine. Her brother's books. Months of rent. In one envelope. Then she looked at Emma. Shaking. Confused. Trusting her. Sophia took a deep breath. Help! She screamed. He's trying to kidnap her. Everything stopped. Parents turned. Teachers ran. The security guard rushed over. The man grabbed Sophia's arm angrily. She kicked his leg with all her strength. "Emma, run to the guard," she shouted. Emma ran, crying. The second man yelled from the van, "Forget it! Get in!" They jumped back into the van and sped away. Sophia dropped to her knees, arm bleeding, chest burning. But Emma was safe. And now, someone was going to have to call her father. Robert was in another serious meeting when his phone rang. He almost ignored it. Almost. He saw the caller ID, Emma's school. "Hello." His voice was calm. Outside. Inside, something twisted. "Mr. Kingston," the principal said, "there was an attempt to kidnap Emma. She is safe, thanks to your maid, Sophia." He didn't wait to hear the rest. "I'm coming," he said and hung up. Michael rushed beside him. "Sir, what happened?" "Someone tried to take Emma." Robert snapped. "Where were you?" Michael stammered. "Sir, John told me Emma wasn't going today. He said you changed the plan, so I stood down." Robert stopped walking. Cold spread through him. He remembered the black phone. The messages. The time. The maid's shaking voice. "I warned you." They said 3:15 p.m. He had thrown away the warning. Now it had almost cost his daughter. At the school, he saw Emma first. Wrapped in a shawl. Tear-stained, but safe. "Daddy!" she cried, running into his arms. He hugged her so tight she could barely speak. "Are you hurt? Did they touch you? Tell me." She shook her head. "They tried, but Sophia came. She shouted. She fought them. She saved me." Robert looked up. There, sitting on a bench with a bandage on her arm, was Sophia. Hair messy. Uniform dirty. Eyes tired. He walked toward her. She stood up quickly. "Sir." He stared at the bandage. "At your arm. Does it hurt?" "A little," she said. "But Emma is fine. That's what matters." He swallowed hard. "You warned me," he said quietly. "I didn't trust you. I looked at your clothes, your job, not your heart." Her eyes filled with tears. "You are rich, sir. I am just a maid. I didn't expect you to believe me." He shook his head. "No. It's not about rich or poor. It's about me being blind." The police later called. They found the van. They found messages. They found one name over and over. John. He was arrested that evening, trying to run away. As they took him in handcuffs, he shouted, "This is all because of that maid. She thinks she's something now. She's nothing." Robert looked at Sophia and thought, she is more than all of us right now. That night, Robert did something he never did. He called all the staff into the main hall. Maids, cooks, helpers, guards, everyone. They stood in a line, whispering. Sophia stood at the back, trying to hide, as usual. Emma held Robert's hand and pulled him. "Daddy, say it properly," she whispered. Robert took a breath. "Today," he said loud enough for everyone, "someone in this house saved my daughter's life." He looked straight at Sophia. "Sophia, come forward." She froze. The others moved aside, and she slowly walked to the front. People stared. Some curious. Some jealous. Some guilty. "This woman," Robert continued, "warned me before. I ignored her. I disrespected her. I judged her because she is poor and a maid. I was wrong." The room went silent. "From today," he said, "Sophia is Emma's full-time caretaker. She will live in the main house. Her salary will be increased. She will be treated with respect. If anyone insults her, they insult me." Gasps. Whispering. Shocked faces. Sophia's eyes filled with tears. "Sir, I don't know what to say." "Just say you'll stay," he replied softly. "And, if possible, Forgive me. She looked at Emma, then at Robert. I'll stay, she said. And I forgive you. Emma hugged her around the waist. You're not just our maid, Emma said. You're my hero. For the first time, the big rich mansion felt different. Not just money. Not just power. Today, it felt like a poor maid's courage had changed everything. Sometimes, the person everyone looks down on is the one who stands tallest when fear comes to the door. If you were in Robert's place, and a poor maid came to you with a scary warning about your child, no proof, just her fear and her word, would you believe her? Or ignore her because she is just a maid, just poor? And have you ever been ignored or not believed because of your job, clothes, or status? Tell your story in the comments. Your experience might open someone's eyes. Thinking.